What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is May the 13th, 2024. It's a Monday, y'all. We're getting to it. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got some stuff to talk about today. We're talking about Shaobank, ladies and gentlemen. We have had some updates over the last few days that have not been pretty good. They have not been what we'd like to see per se. And it's an actual indication that some of the things that we saw over the last few weeks might have been in that red flag category. All right. Some of the things that Shaobank did over the last few weeks, over the last month or so, have actually been an indication of one of the red flags that we talk about quite often here that we learned early in our time in this space. And this is something that can be used as a learning lesson to you if you continue to play in this space or not past this experience with Shaobank. Now, what I will say is I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different platforms and opportunities, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent, stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, over the last few days in Shaobank, we have seen Shaobank fighting to get a domain name to stick, right? We had been seeing they're changing it from this to that, from that to this. And, you know, they had even said that they changed it 6 times. We're going to read what they said in their Telegram group, and then we're going to read what things we found out as we continue to read through their message. So let's get started. We're talking about Shaobank for those of you that didn't hear me say it in the front. But let's go ahead and start sharing the screen. I want to get into the Telegram just really quickly so you guys can see. Now, this is one of the official Telegrams that I follow for information on Shaobank, and this was one of their latest posts, all right? This was on May the 11th, so 2 days ago. This around 2:26 a.m. Eastern time when this came out. And it says, urgent update, or I'm sorry, urgent update, just one urgent, on ongoing cybersecurity challenges at Shaobank. So this is the first time that they talk about it being a cybersecurity challenge. I hadn't heard previous to this post right here that this was a problem they were having with cybersecurity. All right. Just thought it was a regular issue. They just were doing some updates or something like that. I think that's what they even said. Anyway, let's keep going. It says, dear Shaobank client, we wish to inform you that Shaobank continues to face significant cybersecurity threats. A group of unidentified individuals is actively coordinating attacks against our website, server, and domain names. These adversaries have established groups and channels on Telegram, such as Shaobank's, which is a link here, and we'll get back to that, urging members to lodge complaints against our domain. As we navigate these challenging times, we urgently request your assistance. Please help us by reaching out to our domain registrar, internet.bs, or internetbs.net, to advocate against the unwarranted blocking of our site, shaobank.biz. We will also get back to that. This action is crucial to ensure that we continue to operate and serve you without interruption. Despite these attacks, please rest assured that the Shaobank remains committed to supporting all clients. We are diligently working to resolve these issues. However, there may be periods when Shaobank's website could temporarily be offline. During such times, we guarantee that our server support will continue uninterrupted, and all data and transactions will be securely maintained. Regrettably, our efforts to restore previous domain names have not been successful, as our communications with the providers remain unanswered. This marks the 6th domain name targeted and impacted by these incidents. Your support during these trying times is invaluable. Together, we can overcome these disruptions and continue providing you with the secure and reliable banking services you expect from us. Thank you for your continued trust and support. And I want to remind everyone, these are Shaobank's words. This is a post from their Telegram. Okay. Now, to get to some of these links here, this is when I started doing a little bit of digging, right? Clicked on this first link. This is and this is even new today that I'm just now seeing, but this is a post This is a Telegram group that was established and it already has over 4,000 subscribers. Don't know how many of them are bots, but there are some people in here. And they have been pretty much putting together efforts to get the website shut down. So every new domain name that was coming up that we were using, there were groups that were out here trying to get it shut down. Now, I want to get to this latest message because I haven't seen this. Okay. Well, this actually looks like another project promotion. But anyway, this is the latest post in this little group. Now, this is not an official Shaobank group or anything like that. So we as we read this, we read it through that lens. We understand this is not official information from Shaobank. So it says, "Dear Shaobank users, we deeply regret the closure of Shaobank and the challenges you have faced as a result. Our team takes this situation seriously and aims to create a project that will help you recover at least a portion of the losses incurred due to Shaobank's activities." Now, I want to stop there just to say this. There will always be people out there that will try to prey on the hope or the despair of a platform going away. All right. Now, folks like me, we understand that Shaobank was an opportunity like any other opportunity in the space. It can be here today and gone tomorrow. We saw it through that lens from Jump Street. But what we also liked about it is that it gave us different opportunities that were working, and it gave us the opportunity to share with other like-minded people that understood the risk. So when we talk about Shaobank and our experiences with Shaobank, they go through that lens. I'm not a financial advisor or anything. Of course, I say that every day. But what I do know is that these people, these folks, doesn't matter if they're scammers, people trying to help you, or whatever, they could take this opportunity to promote something else, right? And that's what they have done in this group here. They're introducing a whole new project, ARCOBIT.cc, powered by an experienced team of traders ready. So we won't even get into that because that's not really even what we're here for. But what I was saying is these links that were established, like the Shao.2, right? I'm going to this link right now, and it used to work. Now it doesn't work. Any of the Shaobank links that I have tried have not worked. They've eventually been shut down, especially this new one that they said in the other group that they are trying to get access to, I guess, because here's what happens. Let me just show you guys. When you click on it, the Shaobank.biz. All right. This is what shows up on Shaobank.biz, ladies and gentlemen. So nothing here, very almost like someone just bought it, but there's nothing posted. You know what I'm saying? And this was 2024 copyright, so it happened this year. Anyway, you can find all that information if you know how to dig and find it. It is what it is. But what I'm here to say is, in my opinion, I do believe this is the end of Shaobank. Now, to get back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video when I said that some of the things that Shaobank did towards the end could have been red flags. Now, some of you may remember the IPC experience, right? This was my first time really grasping and understanding that sometimes when you have a really, really good promo and it feels really good, you're talking about the promo, you're talking about what the platform has established as something that they're doing to incentivize sharing or whatever the case may be. These promos can often be seen as red flags, like a last minute little money grab that the platform or opportunity is trying to do to get what they can before they find some reason to exit stage left. Now, we've seen many reasons. All right. We've seen very creative ones. We've seen some that are just like, hey, we can't do this anymore. Bye. We've seen elaborate ones that had fake people and actors and stuff like that. And this might be considered one of them. In this actual Telegram group, they go back, and I want to talk about this just a little bit. But they talk about some of the proof that they say that they have that Shaobank was never real to begin with. All right. And I want to click on this one right here. Oh yeah, yep, this is the one. So of course they talk about how they do not recommend investing in the project. I'm clicking on the pinned links here. So let's take a look at financial partners of Shaobank. Then they talk about Kinetic Finance. The company's address is classically scattered across different addresses in different cafes and eateries. All right. So those of you that have the time, you can look into some of this information that they have provided. That they think they have some actors behind all of this stuff. It wouldn't surprise me. This is not the first time that we've seen stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? So like this. Wrong Tang is it's funny, her name is Wrong Tang. Is the chief bond specialist, also an actor. We couldn't find any social networks, but we found a video where the chief bond specialist advertises a face cream. So it has stuff like here, like this picture is hard to kind of see, it's kind of blurry. And then you got this advertising a face cream. Not saying people can't change careers or have things on the side. I'm a singer on the side. I work for an agency. We do parties and stuff like that. So I'm a wedding singer, a corporate party singer. I'm also a YouTuber. So not saying that you can't be the chief legal officer and do other stuff. But a lot of times these are actors. So if people have done the research on this, now this is past what I do. I just go in here and I'm like, ooh, look what these people did. That's where I come into play. All right. But all said and done, we understood the risk of Shaobank. And another thing, here's the last thing. Here's the last reason why I believe that. And for those of you that haven't caught on, I've been laying down a bunch of reasons why I think that Shaobank is over. But the last reason that I'll provide is while I had access to my back office, I did a withdrawal. This had to have been on Thursday. And Shaobank has always been good with withdrawals. Always, always, always in my whole experience. This time, I never got anything. So you know what they say? Slow pay usually turns into no pay. And we're not afraid to say that. So this is one of those things. This is an opportunity for us to learn about the space, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be platforms that we like. There's going to be platforms that we don't like. There's going to be platforms that earn for a long time. There's going to be platforms that don't. There's going to be platforms that give you great passive rewards, active rewards, or whatever the case may be. There's some that won't. It is all our responsibility to decide how involved we want to be, if involved at all. And Shaobank was something that I was invested. I had invested my time in. I'll say that. We made a deposit in, and we were cranking out from. And we do believe here now that this is probably the end of the road for Shaobank. All right, we've had a few platforms that have gone by the wayside over the last few days, and we got some stuff to talk about. But Shaobank was one of those that did good while it did. And of course, what I will do is if I see Shaobank come back, of course, I will be talking about it because we were active participant in Shaobank. And if it decides to come back and start doing what it's been doing for quite some time, then great. But if it doesn't, this was one of the better experiences in the space that we've had, and we continue to crank on and move forward. I do say this. I understand the risk when I get involved in all these things. All right. So if you don't understand the risk of being involved in some of these plays that are out here, then get an understanding or don't be involved. All right. It's perfectly okay to not be involved in this space. All right. But understand the risk first. Okay. I just want to take this time because I know a lot of people are going to be looking at what happened with Shaobank and this, that, and is it coming back? You know, I don't believe platforms come back. We've seen the platforms that we're still waiting on the promises of some platforms out there in space. But what we haven't seen is a platform come back. So we have to adapt that move on spirit. We gotta really kind of move forward and keep on pressing forward. So with that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if he gets you, nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent. Stay vigilant in the space and in the comment section as well. I'll see y'all on the next one. And hey, Shaobank, it was a good run. And if anything happens going forward, we'll be talking about it. See you on the next one. Peace out.